Hello, and what is going on, you guys? Hyperion-Blue-GT here. It's time to get ready to go round 4 in test season 2 for the 2022 series of the GT World Series Nations Cup on GT7. No longer to be titled as the exhibition series for the update, we'll be putting up with some changes on economy. From 20 million credits to go up on to 100 million credits, we'll be having a good news to all of us as Gran Turismo racers who can probably have to take on with some events to do some more prizes. We'll be going up higher to do some racing and farming whenever you like to do. So right now, we're racing at Dragon Trail Gardens to have 6 laps for only a participant in total of 20 to be on a grid start with full start check to be using with the Volkswagen Scirocco R 2010 will be specified to be in a one-make race. 2 regulations will be a double check on the wide body will be prohibited. Tire choice we'll be using with the Sports Hard compound is all set and ready to go. But before that, the settings on the race is going to be very challenging on round 4 in test season 2 to have 3 types of collision. 1 shortcut, 1 pit lane, line cutting penalty, and car collision is now enabled along with a mechanical damage will be part on the light. BoP/tuning forbidden will be turned on as well, along with the settings will be specified because the first part of the one-make race in the second test season is about to go challenging to go faster to the limit. So everything is about to be ready to go for some practice before we will join in session to be in the lobby. So let's grab your Scirocco R 2010 and get over onto the track at the Gardens layout to have a good selection on the BoP regulations on the power to be at 252 horsepower and the weight to be at 3,108 pounds will be a very good recommendation to be putting up automatically onto the BoP regulation. So let's get in there, do some clean practice, and make sure do your best behavior out there during the competition to be part in the 4th round. If you're new to my YouTube channel, go and click the subscribe button, then leave a like and comment at the section down below. Check out the links on the description if you want to see more. Feel free to enjoy it anytime you want for the entertainment. Now it's time to get ready to start the race, and let's begin. Here we go, folks. It's round 4 in the second test season of the 2022 series of the Nations Cup in the GT World Series. Volkswagen Scirocco is about to go on to have 12 participants is about to go on. Here's Papa in first place in the pole position, TBSR Crazy Long in second place, T Scrivener in third place, fourth place is Rat Flink, Mother 111 is here, Spooky Bard is entered onto the number 5 position. Here's myself in the number 6 spot. 7th place, Astro Matrix is now going in with the yellow Scirocco. And here's Freddy YXE in 8th place. Classic Underscore is here on the number 9 spot. AC23 in 10th place. 11th place, Bravo B4. And for the last place driver is That Dude Does is now going in to take behind. 5 seconds will be on the full start because this will be a 12-car challenge. We'll be going understeer to be in the one-make category. So good luck to all of us. Round number 4 in the second test season of the Nations Cup goes underway to have 6 laps around in Dragon Trail in the Garden Course layout. Gonna have to go right in on to take turn number 1. Keep it nice and tight. This race will be going challenging to go hard in the understeer FF layout. But it's going to get much crowded out there to take turn number 2 before going in on to turn 3. So watch yourselves. The penalty is going to be a very caution point, so we have to take exercise. And looks like there's Spoonie_Bard is now going down on to position number 8 before I'm about to move forward onto the 8th place. There's AC23, so looks like going to have to take your time, folks. Try not to get yourself forced off the track before coming in onto the hairpin. There goes Bravo B4 to have number 8 position to have a 5-second penalty, and looks like that one might have a single overtake for myself to be moved forward onto the number 8 spot. So keep up the pressure. Try not to do any contact by the hit around the corners. So just gonna have to take your time and don't get too over pressurized. Take the next turn, and here comes the consecutive corner, just like International B license, since we have been used for the AMG Mercedes. So let's go understeer to dive in. That's 1, 2, consecutive corner number 3, and here comes consecutive corner number 4. Brilliant technique. Now go forward to take that line onto the penalty zone. We'll be proceed forward onto the final turn. There you go. Looks like I'm on the number 4 spot to catch up with 3 drivers, and Papa just barely took the late braking at the final corner before I'm about to go right in to have a good 3rd position on the bronze. There goes Classic, takes the lead to be entered at the end of the 1st lap, moving on in lap number 2 to take the lap time in about 2 minutes and 4.202 seconds. Way to go to have the red Scirocco is now going well driven to be as a road car instead of the Group 4. But let's make sure to have a standard regular Volkswagen Scirocco is now part of it to be in GT7. Coming in after taking turn 2 and go up onward to be at turn 3. Turn 4 is now doing quick and clear done. Looks like I'm still currently to have a nice higher road position on the number 3 spot. Rat Flink is now currently to be on the push to catch up onto my current position in 3rd place before entering sector 2 after leaving the 1st sector. Let's go dive in onto turn number 5 at the hairpin. Keep a good pressure with the understeer in the FF layout before step right in onto the apex. But looks like TPSR Crazy Lounge is now currently to be on the push to be on the number 2 spot. So looks like it's about to get much hard turns to be on the right to be in this corner before taking the left onto the turn. Very good. Excellent hard work and doing some fine efforts to do the next sector. We'll be doing the consecutive corners again. Take the 2nd spot, goes in onto the 3rd, and here comes the last consecutive corners to be pressed on in the straightaway. TPSR Crazy Lounge is now getting closer on the Classic underscore to be in the lead, but here comes the final turn to be entered onto the brake zone to be passed through. Take a good, excellent understeer FF course to be on the left, and there you have it, folks. TPSR Crazy Lounge takes the lead after having a successful inside cornering to be on the blind corner to be passed on, and here comes the side-by-side for Classic underscore along with TPSR Crazy Lounge to take lap number 3. There goes TPSR's lap time for only a minute and 55.390 seconds. That's the ticket. It's going to be a very good, excellent one-on-one battle to be in the same model. Volkswagen Scirocco R versus Volkswagen Scirocco R in red versus white. Now this is going to be a very good action out there to be on the 4th round, folks. So let's see some good, clean racing battle moments to be part of the highlights. Halfway there in the middle of lap number 3 to be pressed on to be in the curved straightaway at the end of sector 1 before entered again in sector 2. TPSR Crazy Lounge is now entered on to the number 2 spot, but clearly, looks like Classic underscore is having a hard time to be on the late braking point on this hairpin, and that makes Rat Flink, known as Mother 111, is now overtake at my current position to drop down on the number 4 spot. So let's try to keep things up a bit. FF drivetrain layout is going to be very hard to handle between the custom parts with some tuner or without tuner cars. Between any installed parts will be not affect to be on the base BoP regulation. Gonna have to stay right in. Takes sector 3 to be on the consecutive corners, and Classic underscore takes the push on position number 2 after overtake Rat Flinked. Rat Flinked is now take that push to go in onto the 1st straightaway to be on the 2nd before entered onto the 3rd. And here comes the hairpin to be on the blind spot onto the final turn. Go on the pressure, Rat Flinked. You can do it. And looks like the contact just barely took a hit by Classic before Rat Flinked takes off the track before I'm about to step right in without having a contact to go overtake. Clearly for Rat Flinked, just barely almost had a chance because Classic underscore is going aggressive to be on the high ropes. But looks like I'm about to take a turn. Lap number 4 is about to go right in for only 2 more to go. Gonna have to keep my eyes on the goal. Number 3 at the same spot just like last time from High Speed Ring to be on the 4th round in the Manufacturers Cup. Just gonna keep a good pressure to have turn 3 coming in on to turn 4. TBSR Crazy Lounge just barely took the lap time to go update in about a minute and 55.390 seconds. Straight away I go. Now gonna have to hit the brake onto the hairpin, but watch out for Classic Underscore to do an offense from behind. And then kicks right back in for only 1 second up ahead for myself in position number 3. Almost tried to keep it up because this part of the base model is also to be well outfitted with some custom exterior parts from GT Auto. And here comes Astro Matrix is now going right in about 0.6 seconds to catch up onto the number 3 spot since I was been there. So just gonna have to go right again onto the consecutive corners to be at the right turn. Consecutive number 4 at the corner is clear and checked. Astro Matrix is now pushing in onwards to be on the offense to catch up to my leading position in the number 3 spot. Gonna have to hit the brake onto the final turn. Keep it up. Classic Underscore doesn't stand a chance before going right in about 0.7 seconds up ahead in position number 2. So looks like TPSR Crazy Lounge moves on in lap number 5 to have a good lap time to be on the same update. But hopefully, many GT players in the number 12 position to see how farther can it go. Gonna have to stay right in and press on the aggressive to go passive. Take turn number 2 after taking turn number 1 to have a good excellent left corner to be on the acceleration spot. 0.7 seconds up ahead on the Classic Underscore, and the red Scirocco R is still in the number 2 spot. Is going way far up ahead on TPSR Crazy Lounge in the lead. Take the hairpin and moved on to be in sector 2 to be in the middle. But hopefully I can still barely try to keep a good pushing efforts to stay on track, while EC23 is moved on in position number 4 to catch up onto my number 3 spot. Take that curves to be on the terrain, go hard understeer in the FF. Now for the left turn before moving on to take the consecutive corners again. But it will be a very good successful race. We'll be doing much better just like round 1 of the Nations Cup to be in the same test season. So let's get in there and go for the full straightaway while EC23 is about to get closer in about 0.4 seconds. Now comes in onto 0.3 seconds from behind before going entered onto the final turn again. Here comes Classic Underscore. Gonna have to stay right on track. Keep coming at it, and there you go. Stay on focus to reach up in about 0.8 seconds to catch up to Classic Underscore again before the final lap is about to begin. It's been 10 minutes since the start of the race, folks. The final lap is about to go on. So let's make it for having a one-on-one showdown for the battle in second place. Me versus Classic Underscore to have 2 types of the Volkswagen Scirocco R is about to go underway. The red Scirocco R is now doing much hard understeer pressure to be on turn 3 before entered onto turn 4. Correction makes a very good line of the formation, and there goes a penalty effect for only 0.5 seconds. Exercise caution, you guys. Always exercise caution to drive faster and strategize when using the Volkswagen Scirocco R 2010 is outfitted to be as a real car. Gonna have to take the hairpin and get closer in about 0.6 seconds on the gap. Gonna have to keep my eyes on Classic Underscore in the number 2 spot. This will be a very good successful second place finish before the final stretch is about to go on. Classic underscore is having a hard time to do some understeer pressure to have a good direction, and then staying in for having a number 3 spot. We'll have to go on the rush to take the consecutive corners for only one more time in the final sector. There goes Classic underscore is going to be slowed down, and I'm about to go faster to take the opportunity, and there it goes. 0.2 seconds is going to get nearly there before crossing the penalty line, and that's the ticket, you guys. I have made it on to second place before moving on to take the final corner. But it's not over yet. Classic underscore is about to take one last stand, and barely made a good dodge from Classic underscore's offense ramming approach and take the full stretch, and TPSR Crazy Lounge takes the win in the number 1 podium spot at Dragon Trail Gardens for round 4 in test season 2 of the 2022 series Nations Cup of the Gran Turismo World Series. Good job, TPSR Crazy Lounge. You did a good job to have a good, well-tuning version of the Volkswagen Scirocco R 2010. Now that's Scirocco competition, you guys. Now that's Scirocco competition. So we did a good job for only 12 drivers without leaving the lobby. But that's good. But hopefully it will be doing much better to have full drivers in 20 will be participate in the next race at any time. But thankfully, 1 star earned in the second spot to be race position on the number 4. Job well done, you guys. That was a very good, excellent job well done for having a good part of the first one-make race in test season 2. So now, 56,080 credits is now putting up for having a number 2 spot. That should be good enough to have an exceed daily workout complete to have a roulette ticket. Congratulations, TPSR Crazy Lounge, to have a different version of the Volkswagen Scirocco R 2010, just like mine, to be in the same white color. But fantastic, but also to have a good job to be in the same thing, just like round 1 in the second test season at Alsage test course by using any kinds of 3 French hatchback car. But now in round 4, the Volkswagen Scirocco R is a fantastic one-make race to take understeer to go on any corners. Replay will be saved to be part of the highlights because it takes a very long time to have a good chance to be in the lobby. Will be part of the main segment. So let's just gonna have to leave a message to congratulations, TPSR. Okay, there you go. Looks like he left the room, so I'll make sure to leave a message by now. It was a close call for round 4 at Dragon Trail Gardens to go FF Challenge to be in a one-make race in the Volkswagen Scirocco R 2010. But we did a good job out there to have a good, excellent, clean race without any contact by mistakes. But hopefully, it will be no longer to be known as the 2022 Exhibition Series of the GT World Series, Nations Cup, and Manufacturers Cup. But right now, the update also to be well renamed into the 2022 series. This whole time is going to be a very good preparation since the test season continues. So we got a 1 day off before moving on in round 5 will be scheduled on April 9th, 2022 to be on the next race. Will be at the Horse Deep Mile of Willow Springs International Raceway to be on the second one-make category by using the Gran Turismo Racing Kart 125 shifter. Will be going in to be on the desert. So let's check again for the event schedule because this will be today is April 8th. Round 4 is checked. Now here we are in round 5. We'll be going in to be on the short track to be on the Horse Deep Mile of Willow Springs International Raceway. After the same round in the same test season, we're going in to be on April 10th, 2022 to be at the Manufacturers Cup in round 5. We'll be at Tokyo Expressway east clockwise for the Group 3 class. Okay, looks like 1 day off. This will be very good for all of us so we could probably have to continue on for the next day. But look at the time, it's already midnight, and that means go right back to the garage and have a roulette ticket for having a good gift to be well received between the 1, 2, or 3 star. But here it is, the 3-star roulette ticket. Let's do this, and this time an update different change will be part of it as well. So here I go, 3-star, let's commence. There will be 3 credits, a part, and a Volkswagen. Haha, bingo! Looks like the Volkswagen BoP 7 GTI is now registered on the index. This will be stored into the garage, you guys. I'm so very good to have a brand new version of the roulette ticket to be part in GT7. So very good to have a nice good car to be registered on the car index. I'm so very happy. Almost to get closer to be at 75% in collector level 17. The Volkswagen BoP GTI 7 is now acquired. Not bad. Sounds pretty good, and this part of the tuned version will be putting up with a different livery until the next video will be get settled in. So now it's time to get ready to wrap this up. Thank you for watching on my video in Gran Turismo 7, folks. I hope you enjoyed. Just go subscribe to my YouTube channel for a like, comment, and click the bell for notifications on upcoming content videos if you like to see. And don't forget to follow me on any social media platforms like DeviantArt, Instagram, GT Planet, Twitter, and more to see for my own image artwork like UDRS liveries, Total Drama fan art with car liveries, and more whenever you're welcome at any time. I'll be see you guys next time on Gran Turismo 7, and I look forward to see you again in the next video. Keep on racing, stay clean.